Yo, this is Zooman Miller, and you're watching Thisis50.com. Pow!
You bitch you?
Bitch you. Well, how about this? Let's, for starters, think about who the artist made it for. Think about who they were thinking about when they made it. Wasn't your old ass.
No.
Nigga, I went and learned the words to Panda. I went and looked that shit up.
Right.
I got frustrated. I'm in the club, this shit banging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is frustrating.
Right.
I'm in the corner like looking up the lyrics. I went and learned it. Took me a couple days and bam, I know the words now. Young kids like me for that shit.
Come on.
Young kids be like, dude.
To the kids,
young kids love it. I got bras in Atlanta.
Come on.
Chasing the feet in the family. Credit cards and the scanners.
Hey,
hitting the licks in the family.
He never been to Atlanta. Did you know that?
But he got bras in Atlanta.
But he got them there.
That's skill. Get a man his.
Instagram.
Come on, that's skill.
That's Facebook.
That's long distance pimping.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
They fly to him.
Give him his.
Right.
Why be angry?
Right. Come on, man.
And again, especially about Desiigner. Let me say this to Desiigner. My dude, continue to do your thing. That Timmy Turner is the melody is African.
I didn't even think about it there.
Man. And it's not, it's you hear it. My boy Tony Roberts was just on work and he was dumbing out about it. He was saying the same thing. And that's the first thing I thought when I first heard it, because it sounds even in its arrangement. If you take the words off, that's African as shit.
Right.
And he be dumbing out. Don't nobody love his music more than him.
Right.
He ain't waiting for y'all.
Yeah.
The dude was like, he can't even get the word.
Hey, and that's why he's gonna be successful, dog.
Because he love what he's doing. Can I say that to the haters? I understand it's your hobby, you love it, it's the only way you know how to live. But I promise you, the person you hate, and it's never making it to their doorstep.
Come on, man.
It ain't making it to their doorstep.
Exactly.
So enjoy that stroke you're gonna have later.
Hey, let's start from day one, man.
Oh shit.
Who is Zooman? Who is Zooman? Where he come from?
Zooman is the byproduct of doing an extra senior year in high school. Having to figure out what I was going to do for credits to fill up the schedule.
Right.
I ended up with dance and theater. Plainfield, New Jersey. Plainfield, what up? Jersey, what up? Yeah. So yeah, I had to take a dance class. Tights, cutting through the cafeteria.
Cutting through the cafeteria.
With tights on. All for a girl. It was for a girl, Pam. Pam
Right.
Lang. Pam Lang. I was trying to meet Pam Lang. So I'm cutting. This is that, the next year I got to fill up the schedule. I get the dance class. I don't care. I'm about to see Pam. The year started, a week goes by. Pam ain't in the dance class.
You ain't see it.
I'm thinking that, some people come back late. They've been out with their parents traveling. So she's probably traveling with her parents. 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks. 4th week, hey, asked the instructor, hey, where Pam at? Pam graduated. Word.
Wow.
Word. Now I'm stuck with the class. So I had to take drama. And she sent me to the state of New Jersey competitions to compete for dramatic monologue with Zooman and the Sign. I got 3rd in the state. Stuck with me.
Dog.
I started telling jokes about 4 or 5 years later with that.
I was always wondering how was you so well versed in Shakespeare and everything when you would do that shit in your acts.
True. What you just heard is the foundation of, people ask that question but never really know what they asking. My style is that of acting out bits, doing characters and skits. I started as an actor in high school, and it started with the character Zooman, from Zooman and the Sign, from the play, written by Charles Fuller, same dude that wrote A Soldier Story.
Right. I love A Soldier Story.
You want to hit old Sergeant Wallace?
Yeah.
What? The Germans call you Schwarzer. I love that movie.
Yeah, it was a lot of classic motherfuckers.
Man, Robert Townsend, Denzel Washington,
And what was Sarge?
David Allen Greer, Sarge. He played the Pops in Color Purple.
Yeah.
What is his name? Adolf Caesar.
Right.
Adolf
And
Caesar.
it was always a comedian I used to get him mixed up with.
Who?
He was from St. Louis. They used to wear the captain.
You are talking about Chop.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, and he was in
Passed
Dead
away
President.
recently. Hey man. Oh, this is bad. I can't remember his name right now. Somebody send me that. Vibe that to me. You're talking about. He was in Talking Dirty After Dark. Martin Lawrence.
He was in Talking Dirty After Dark too.
He said he would do this thing, and I just like to say before I go, I'm not leaving. He had a very, back in the day, Richard Red Fox, style of delivery, brilliant man whose name we can't remember, and we ain't shit for that.
Right. I'm hurt.
But we gave you enough to go figure this out.
Yeah.
We sucked for the day for that, though. We lost.
You see dead presidents, when he come back,
yeah.
you see him still standing on the street.
Yeah.
Doing his thing. Yeah.
Man, I've always been performing, though. High school, I danced with a rap group. Once I got to Atlanta, which is just
Dance with a rap group?
Yeah.
What was the rap group?
Rap group was Fresh Finesse. Shout out BKS1. They still doing stuff, doing radio and stuff. But yeah, that was the start. Then I got to Atlanta, dancing choreographed for Dallas Austin, Highland Place Mobsters.
What?
Yeah.
I'm blown away.
From there, I jumped forward. From that, I met Kevin Wells. Kevin Wells saw me battle rapping in the club.
You was a battle rapper?
I used to eat niggas' lunch.
Wow.
He saw me doing that. I did a song called 1212, What You Want to Do. Then I did a song called Sometimes It Bees Like That. What? Kevin Wells acquired that song and put it on a kids group. Kids group was called Chronic. Producer of that song, Dallas Austin, Eric Sermon. The lead rapper is named Lil Zane.
Lil Zane.
Lil
The one
Zane.
that was inside the 112 video.
Same Lil Zane.
Yeah.
That's my little homie.
I follow him on Instagram and shit.
Lil Zane got a new song out too. He got a new song out.
Yeah?
Yeah, go check him.
Hey man, just because you said it, because normally I wouldn't do that.
I want you to. That's my little homie.
Word. I'm going to do that.
So basically, I like the buffet of entertainment.
Word.
Um,
Man, you had your own Tonight Show, man. It's something that we all amongst ourselves as comedians and stuff.
Couch work, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about how that shit happened.
I got that from Def Jam. And a story about waiting your turn and being anxious. In '93, I did my first Def Jam, my first Def Comedy Jam. So, you know, after that, you want to do everything. So we trying to get to do the Comic View. Comic View wouldn't say nothing to me for 3 years. I was mad. I was like, how y'all won't put me on? And I don't mind waiting my turn, but you was putting on people that I was as funny as or funnier than. Wait your turn. I waited 3 years. Finally, God dumped everything on me the same year. My daughter, Def Comedy Jam, Comic View, NBC, hosting later, Bud Light commercials. It all came back rolling. If it would have happened before that, it would have been out of step.
People always say that, Zoo, man. But
I think it would have.
Why?
Because timing is everything. If it wasn't, you would never have a meeting to plan stuff, to strategize.
You know what? You might be right about that. Because I always say, yo, what if I, instead of going to New York, what if I went to LA? How would anything about what's going on right now would kind of
location.
Right.
And if you ain't listening to your gut, you ain't gonna know what location to be at. You could be in the wrong place for a long time.
Yeah. Man, you currently on tour with Katt Williams and shit, man.
Beautiful.
One of the baddest motherfuckers in the game.
Genius.
Word.
I ain't saying that just to float the word. I'm saying that because I watched the brother do 4 different arenas off the top of his head after we had just ransacked the place. Everybody on the tour is heat.
Off the top of his head.
Everybody on the tour is heat. And everybody did their thing. And he would come just, and I gotta say, there's nobody that I've seen like have this connection to the fan base like that. Like, they love this man. They love this man. They pack these theaters. They pack these arenas. I'm sorry. There wasn't no theaters we was in. We was in one big, huge spot at Fox Hills that was only different than an arena. But these arenas was big and it was all packed and people was coming out. And it happened because this is how humble I was. I'm hosting one night, Atlanta Comedy Theater, Doodle Brown headlining. Who else is in there? T. Ray Sanders is in there.
T. Ray.
And I'm just hosting. That's my Thursday night I'm hosting, right?
Oh,
so
man.
when I see Katt, I'm like, oh, sure, I know Katt from LA. I know him from way back then when I was hosting the Improv on Mondays. What's up? Just good to see him. I wasn't about to be, you know me, dude. I don't do the groupie. If I know you, I know you, and we can leave it there.
Right.
Man, I went to the back. I'm telling everybody, I'm like, yo, Katt out there, he might be looking for one of y'all. By happenstance, man, he was looking for somebody, and that happened to turn out to be me. And he asked me, he's like, yo, what you doing this weekend? I was like, nothing. Hey, I can't do these shows.
Word.
I damn sure ain't
Gave
doing
all
nothing.
them $300 deposits
Buddy,
and shit.
I actually, one of them was like, really, Zoo? I said, really, you? Did you hear what I just said?
Right.
I'm going, Katt, bye, nigga.
That was no brainer.
Fuck out of here.
No brainer.
Fuck out of here.
When you on the road with Katt, like, you know, what is it like being on a bus with him, or what is the vibe of that? What do y'all talk about?
I'm gonna be keeping 100. I have never done no tour at that level. So part of my job was just keeping down the giddy side of my, like, look at this.
Trying to control yourself.
Yo! I mean, but you know what I mean? I was just happy to have a look. You know, I spent more time concerned about get your gig together, get your shots ready. And 2 dates turned into more dates, and you know, if I kept getting a ticket the next week, I was like, I'm going. And I never assumed that I was on fully.
You say it like it's a reality show, like you could get eliminated.
Well,
next
no, it wasn't that. But I mean, the tour had already been going.
Right.
They had their lineup, and they could have did it probably even with that amount without me. So, you know, you can't take nothing for granted. And my first day, I was a little nervous. I didn't know which material to tell. I still had my jokes on the stage. He was like, Zoo, don't hold back on them, man. Let them have it. Being around them, I promise you, I'm a different person right now than when I got on there. Mark Curry dumbing me out, showing me how to flip my characters. Red Grant showing me how to, what you was just talking about, connecting to that younger energy. Red is crazy amazing with that.
Yeah, he know how to do that shit.
Beast with it. Richie Redding out there, putting a laser scope on material, pop, pop, pop. Shalant out there, bam, bam, bam. So, and the way Katt looks at it.
Is Ashima on the show too?
No, she wasn't on this leg of it. The way he looked at it, it's like we was a team, because when he brings us up, you know, at starting forward, that big man in the center. And when I thought about it, I was like, that's pretty crazy to think of the lineup in terms of a team, because we move like that. We don't move everybody over here. He doing, like when we traveling, we moving as a team. When we as a team. When we coming and going, we as a team.
Best advice Katt ever gave.
Be funny, nigga.
Just as simple as that. That sounds like a lot of pressure.
No, it really ain't. If you know what you're doing and you know what you do, the hard work ain't there. The hard work is for those that don't think they should be there. When you know you should be there, you know how long I've been sitting waiting to get on the stage the size that I'm supposed to be on? And it took Katt to see that. That's what he was like, you know, what you feel about going around and showing some of these people your talent? Good and happy. I mean, you just can't grade the stuff based off of sometimes what your eyes showing you. You just gotta knuckle down, be patient, and in the meantime, get dope. In the meantime, learn how to do the president's voice and find out that some kind of way, once you start talking, you're gonna have people looking at you in a type of way that would create more work. You know, I sat and had a conversation with Lucius, and you know, when you listen to what he says, when you actually listen, you hear an intelligent man. You know, Mr. President, I have no idea why you think an album between you and I would not work. Empire Records is prime real estate for what you want to do. Trust me on this.
Hey, can you do Jamal?
Which one?
Jamal, the gay one.
No, not at all. Never tried.
I'm not interested in that character. I can dig it.
Sorry.
I can dig it.
I wanted bigger stages. Bigger stages came. I didn't have to go knocking doors down, begging people, yo, put your boy on. Nah. I want bigger stages. Here come bigger stages now. If you believe that, it works for you. If you don't, I mean, do you?
Your biggest misconception about Zooman?
I'm arrogant or conceited.
That's ridiculous.
When I hear that, I'll be like, who told you that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
But I guess that there are people who confuse confidence with what you do. Like, I'm a confident entertainer. So if you see a certain gnarliness on my stage presence, it's supposed to be, it's for the people.
Exactly.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do up here? Sit here and be like, well, you guys, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm here to rip.
Right.
I'm not here to relax.
Right.
And some days if I do relax, I mean, that's your path. When I went to LA from Atlanta, I noticed that the comics there would bring they work on stage with them, and when they were working out, they took it that serious. They wouldn't be like, I know this shit. They taking it, they working it out. I said, oh wow. I went back to Atlanta with that, and for a wave of time, I would actually take my notes to the stage because I had so much in my head. It wasn't nothing. Forget the joke and boom, and go rock the joke. I did it on Comic View one time. But that was because Comic View would be so good with telling us, you got 8 minutes.
Yeah.
We get there, you got 5 minutes. Really? And where do you propose I go cut this 3 minutes off at that I've been working on for 3 months? Some kind of way you got to figure that out. So I was like, if you watch that clip, I'm on stage. As soon as they gave me the light, I said, oh, they gave me the light. All right, let's wrap this up. And I went for it like that. Yeah, we could structure stuff. I saw Janine Garofalo takes her notes on stage. Big, huge notebook. Rock stars have their songs stapled to the stage. So it ain't a crime to be able to take your notes.
Man, it ain't no rules in this shit. No,
I just did it. I did a taping in Atlanta Comedy Theater that I don't know where it's headed, but it's pop out on something soon. Wrote my stuff down, walked out and said, these are my jokes. Put on the stove. Yeah. Fuck it. Stop tripping. You're being childish.
I'm fixing to start doing that. I got so much shit in my notebook I don't do just because, like I said, you be forgetting that shit.
And watch, because the minute you start to forget what material coming next, now you dead on stage.
Now you dead.
Just that amount of time it took. Just that amount of. Oh, boo, nigga. It takes.
Exactly.
That's how fast you could be doing good and then be getting booed off the stage. So it's like, fuck it, take the jokes off the stage.
Man, Zooman, this is gonna be the first of many interviews that we do, man. Is there anything you want to say to Thisis50 before we get up out here?
I want to say to Fifth, goddamn, bro, that show the shit, nigga. Goddamn, nigga. I sing the song when I'm happy. They say this is a big rich town. That, and also just being a motherfucker that you guys should look at and watch, go grab shit, and to be in his building on his floor. Yeah,
you know Joe do that shit in his set now.
Do it, he should, nigga. We love that song.
Yeah, he do that shit in his set.
Nigga, we fucking love that song. That shit
everybody sing the hardest they sing any of his other songs.
Hey, bro. And oh yeah, if you want a character before the season is over to do Barack and characters and voices, I could be somebody's cousin who got split personalities and shit and go do the robbery and stick them up. Listen, I want all the money out the back. I want all the diamonds in the floor. Get them right now before you get fucked up. I mean that shit. Lucius, what's happening? This bitch won't open the safe. I'll put 2 in your ass right now. This all one character, robbing everybody with the same.
Word. My man.
It's happy to be here. Zooman Miller on whatever social media. Go see about me.
Like I always say, you just can't say you're really something you gotta be, man. We over, we out of here. Hey, do you have something in mind? Y'all go to commercial. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.
Quit capsizing, serenading them hoes. There's no Juliet for no Romeo with no dove.